ठीक है, हाँ ठीक है, ओके, आ जाएगा जितने। Okay, let's start. So, well, thank you so much. Those are here, so please, if there is any query, kindly do let me know through live chat. You can send me your query. Let's start. So this is my second session. Uh, in my first session, I talk about starting from 8 points. So now I will talk about these mentioned topics, which is I already mentioned in the screen. First is count option. So I'll just click on this count and count a options. That will take me through the sheet in which I already mentioned a table over here at in the left side, and in the middle of the sheet is I already uh, I already mentioned the count A and count blank, which is already I put it the formula there. Uh, so let's start. First, I'll take the count formula, which is I already mentioned on my right side, on the sheet right side. Count only a numeric value. That is count function. So I let me put the formula here. I already mentioned the answer over there. So count count means if that how many persons we have, how many candidate names we have to count the person, not sum the person, we have to count the person. So I'll just mention the formula here. Equal start count means count the candidate names, mean how many person we are working with, count, and I'll select the candidate name here and bracket close and enter. Okay, 0, but क्योंकि because we select the alphabet here, that will count only numeric value. So we have to put again, we start with equal count bracket. Then we have to select the sales revenue column, because it will count only numeric value. Count formula is only used for numeric value, and that is 14. We have 14 candidate name in the sheet, so that will count only numeric value. I'll just mention all the formula here so that I will change on this column. Then what will happen after that? Let me let me go to the second option, count A. Count A, that means that will count numeric plus alphabet. Means count A, that will count only numeric plus alphabet. Equal count A, bracket open, this column to last, bracket close, and enter. That would also the result is uh, I'll just go to the last. Picture is clear from my side. You just check your network connections. I have two to three screen over here with me, so all are clear with me. The network connection is check your network connection at your end so that the picture will be clear. Okay, so now on to the next, count blank. Count blank means that will count the blank cell in this column. So I'll just mention the count blank formula, equal count. Here you can select the count blank, tab key, bracket open, then we'll select the column here, bracket close or enter. The result is 0 because there is no blank cell in this column. So result are same. Let me change the value of this column. Then you will get the change over here. Just hold down. Let me check my picture. Just hold down. Picture called. Let me check. So is it clear from your side? I'll just check all the details. Is it clear from your side? Please let me know. Is it clear from your side? What about the others? Is it clear from your side, the picture quality? Please let me know. We are getting late. It's around 3:30. So I don't want to use more than 30, 35 minutes, 40, 45 minutes. So please let me know the picture quality over there. Is it clear from your side? But I have two or three of you have to check your end the network connections. The picture is clear from my side. I have one more ID open. Then the picture is clear on that ID. Just make your picture quality settings on 1080. Go to settings at your hand on live. Hold on. Go to settings. Then quality. Click the quality on your current video. Advanced, select the advanced options. Then you can select 1080 picture quality. Then it will get clear from your end. Please check your end. My picture is clear from my side, and the other ID, it is clear now. Are you opening in mobile? Am I audible to everyone? The picture is clear from my side. I have mobile phone with me. I have mobile phone with me, which is very much clear. I just changed the settings, the picture quality settings, video picture quality settings to 1080p. You just change your picture quality, go to the settings, then change your picture quality at 1080. Is it clear? Okay, okay. Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you. Audible is clear. And the picture quality, please check your picture quality. Let me know. Let them know the other peoples in the group who is live now. Okay. So I use this formula. मैं दोबारा start कर लेता हूँ. Okay, Manoj, thank you so much. Check Dhiren, Mr. Dhiren, Rajaram, Mr. Manoj. Please check at your end. Okay, let's start. Okay, so I just delete this formula here which I used last. Let me start again from first. Count formula. Count, that will count. We use the count function that will count only numeric value in the column. Numeric value in the column. Count function will use that will count only numeric value. How is it used? Let me put the formula with equal sign. Use count. Look at the count family. I'll start from first. Tab key, bracket open, and I'll select all the sales revenue column, bracket close. That is 14 because the sales revenue candidate is 14. We are not going to sum the sales revenue. We are going to count the sales revenue come from how many candidates. So count function is count only, will count only numeric value. Now let's go to the next formula. Count A, bracket count A, bracket open. Again, I select the same column with bracket close and enter. That will, the 14, the same result will comes on 14. What is the difference? Let me first uh, close the last formula, which is count blank. Count blank. Here is count blank. Start count blank. Again, I select to the sales revenue column, bracket close and enter. The value is 0. So I'll just make sure you the difference. What is the difference between count A and count blank? Count will only count the numeric value in this column. So all are numeric value. Count A means count A equal to count all. That will count alphanumeric value given in this column. So we have only numeric value. So the result is 14. If we change 552 into alphabet into A, that will also count second. That will also count in this count A formula. But we have one subtract into count because count will count only numeric value. Please understand the logic. Count only count the numeric value in this given column, and count A will count both numeric and alphabet, and count blank will count only blank cell in this column. But we have no blank cell in this column. So first let delete one cell, so you can see the changes in this blank, in this table. We used the count blank formula. We have the blank, we have the blank cell in this sheet, only one blank cell in this sheet, and you can see the count 12 value in this column and 13 count a value. Means we have the alphabetically. If we change into a symbol, if we change into the hash, then look at the value changes in, the value changes in count, because we changes into symbol, there is no numeric value. So I hope you can understand the logic. Count will count only numeric value. If we change, if we change this symbol into 552, then you will get the increase in this value, the numeric value. If we change into alphabetically, then you will get the change in this decrease in this count, because we just change the numeric value into alphabetically. So this is the count a and count blank formula we can use. Very simple, just need to understand the logic. So I hope you understood the formula. So let me take you through the home next formula, which is count if and count ifs. I used last in my first session some if and some, just need to understand the if logic. What is if and ifs? What is the difference between if and ifs? I just mentioned over here this if function, and if there is a difference. If we use sum formula, count formula, or average formula in if, sum if, count if in this formula, if we have only one condition, then we can use sum if, count if, and average if. If there is a multi condition in this formula, then we have to use sum, count, average, ifs wala formula you can use. So let me take you the count if formula. You can see I already mentioned the answer over here. Count if, and the table in my on this table. So we have to count the Fabry. We have to count only the total count. We have to count the total. Let me delete the February month over here, just to count the total sheet. Total sales revenue come from how many transactions? Okay. Count, sorry, count if, this is count if, comes select bracket open, then select the sales revenue, right? Bracket close. Sorry, we have to use the February month. Need to understand the logic. Count, what we have to count is not a numeric value. Alpha, sorry. We have to select the, we have to select the February month. Sorry, yeah, we have to select the February month count. First, we have to select the February month, then enter. Then February month we have to select. This is the 10. What, where I am going wrong? So count if, when we are using the count formula, just need to understand the logic. Count if, how many transactions comes in February month? How many transactions February month? Look at that. the February month transactions in the 8 transactions. You can see here it is, and the February and 2 transaction in this from February month. So these counts the from February month is 10 number. Now come to the next. There is only one condition. Now we are going to use the second formula count ifs, because we have two condition how many transaction come in the month of February with shirt white. So equal count ifs. First we have to select the month of February, because we need to understand the logic. We have to found the value come from February month. Select February. Now shirt white, we have to select the product column, comma, then shirt white, bracket, close, then 6. How it comes? Just need to understand the logic. Count if we are using count if because we have two condition how many transactions come in February month for shirt white. Shirt white, this is the shirt white transactions. I am just selecting the shirt white. 2 3 4 and 2 is there 6. So these are the, this is the answer, which is 6 transactions comes in February month for shirt white. Now what is the third option? We have three condition how many transaction come from February month from USA for shirt white. Count was the same function count ifs. Here it is, tab key. First we have to select the month column, comma, February month. Now we have to select the product column, select the shirt white, then the country, because we have third condition from how many transactions come from which country. So we have to select the country column and the USA. Now this cell, bracket close and enter. Look at that, the answer is 5. Here is, I also already mentioned is answer 5, because we have multi condition, we have three condition how many transactions come from these criteria. So let go to the next count ifs, bracket open. What we have to find the value, those are the value is greater, should be greater than 500. So first we have to select the month of February column, then February. Now again the product column, comma, select shirt white. Again now we have to select the sales revenue column, because we have to find the transactions greater than 500. How many transaction which is greater than 500 we have to select. So for that we have to select sales revenue column, comma, select the 500, this cell, hit close and enter. We have two transactions which is greater than 500 for shirt white in the month of February. What is the transactions who is, these are the two transactions which is more than 500. I selected over here, right? So this is the count ifs formula we are using in any condition. How many condition, whatever the condition we are going to use, just need to understand in a single condition use count if. Either we are using in sum or count or average formula. If you have one condition, just use if function. Either you use, if you want to sum the value, if you want to count the value, if you want to take this average value, then only if condition will be used. Then if you have multi condition in any formula, then use count ifs, sum ifs, and average if. So what we are going to, what is the change of next option we have? If you have any abbreviation in any criteria, then how we are going to use the formula count ifs. Select the first, we select the month column, comma, then select the fabric column, then the product column, product column, and enter. Then first I select the cell. So there will be an error. Let me just complete the formula. You can see there the error will come, and the last criteria is country. So I have to select the country column, comma, and USA, bracket close, enter. The answer will be 0 because we select the shirt white, because we have no transactions for shirt WH. How we rectify this error in this formula? Just F2. Either we can change here ITE. Look at that. We just found the value. But if we have the a word like this, then what we have to do is change in H14, because the cell name is H14, quotes open, SHIRT uh, space WH, then put the multi sign and quotes close. This is what we have to put the symbol in this abbreviation shirt WH, and the symbol I put it on, then enter. Look at the answer will remain same, because we just change the cell name into, I just put the symbol here. Let me use another example. Let me use another example. If we have, let me use another example. If we have SH and W, so when, how we can use the formula is, right, select the column, bracket, sorry, every month. Now name, and now we have to select the option, of this SH WH, but for that we have to put comma, inverted comma is, both are the quotes open, S. Now put that sign what I used earlier in the above option, space WH, same sign, closed. Now the third condition is country name. Here we have to select the country column, comma closed, and select the country over here, and close and enter. So we have the same result, because you can see the changes I'm going to use in this formula. The formula will be same, but need to understand the logic. if we have the condition, if we have the option in this formula, so need to understand the logic what we are going. Either if we have, let me delete the word w, h and h, what will become sw, will be remain same because I put the same symbol over sh or wh. The result will be remain same. So this is the count if and count if formula. If there is any issues comes with you, you can, I'll send the sheet with you with the link, video link. Just try at your end. If any issues come at your end, you can ask me or message me through WhatsApp, or you can comments me here. Okay. I am going to next formula, which is D count and D counta, D count A, in which first we have to understand the count and count A. I already mentioned at the right side, count will count only numeric value and counta A both alpha numeric value. But what is D count? D count is working on a criteria based, will count only numeric value, and D counter, they are all working on a a field. D counter work on a criteria based, which is both are the formula is criteria based. D count will count only numeric value and D counter will count both alpha and numeric value. How it is used? I just have the table over there in left side, and this is the criteria. I just delete. I have a list, the product list, which I used over here from data validation, price also. So this is the answer I will use over here. D count, right? This is the D count, right? Here is the database. What we are going to select database. Where we have database here, select all the data we have on the left side. Now field D count will count only numeric value as per given criteria field. Either we can choose quantity or price. So I am going to choose quantity, select quantity, then comma. Now what is the criteria? Criteria is product price, and we have to select this rows, product price quantity, and bracket close and enter. So this is the one. Look at that, the criteria I'm going to use over here. I just use the list of product. Let me change the value over product. Let me change this product list over here. Computer is 0. Computer, which is the price is 150. Look, just check the product list. Computer we have in this. We don't have any transactions of computer which price is around 150. So you can check the table. In this tables we don't have any transactions which is over price, which is a price which should have been the price 150. Computer, we don't have any transaction. If we change the product list over here, laptop, let me take the laptop because we have 150 price transactions over here, laptop. So the price will be, the value is there. Here is the transactions. Okay, we can change the price over here 56. No, we have no transaction of 56 in the product list. Laptop, we don't have any. Let me change the product list. Mobile, okay, we have only one transactions. Look at that, the mobile transactions. we have. So this is the D count formula, which counts only numeric value with the given criteria. You can change the product list with the price list. Mobile product price is for 70. So we have no transactions with the price band of 70 rupees in the product list. So either we can change the product list AC. No, two transactions we have the same price of 70 AC. This is the first transactions. Okay. And this is the second transactions. You can see second transactions. So this is the D count formula. So let me start the second formula, which is D count. Same already cut copy paste. I just use this sheet, copy and paste, just to change the formula. D count A, enter. Database will be remain same, comma, field D count means we select the product list, enter, and the criteria is mobile, enter, and this product, mobile product. We have two mobile in this sheet. First is A, the second one is mobile. Let me change the color in the sheet. Right. So this is the value come from this area. Let me change the product here. Computer 5. We have 5 transaction for computer. Right. I just change the color to get it clear from my side so that you can understand the logic. This is the 5 computer transactions. So is the count D count and count A formula. So if there is any issues, we can also work on this price and quantity, as I already earlier said in this above mentioned D count formula. You can use here is price and quantity amount. Amount is not there to use, just to understand the logic. So if there is any issue, you can ask. I go back to my next formula, which is average if and average ifs. I So this is the table I'm going to use it for average if and average ifs. I already mentioned the answer over here. First, need to understand the logic. Let me just delete the formula given over here. I am just going to use here the average if formula. First, the formula is average A, average all. Means this is the table. To count the, we have to get the average value of this sales revenue. Average, average A. Look at that, the average family, average A. I just select the average A over here, tab, then bracket open, or select the column 6, which, and enter. 513. 513 means the sales revenue come from these transactions. The average value is 513. You can see over here, average value is 513. Just select the column. Over here, you can see over there is at the bottom side 513, and the answer is, my answer is exact correct. So next formula is average if, sorry, यहाँ average used only average if I just change the formula average if there is one condition, then we used average if. So if we have one condition, then I'll have to select first month column, comma, then select February month, the average of sales revenue, enter. 523 means how many average come from the month of February. This is the February month. You can see the average of this value for the month of February. You can see over here 523.125. So this is the value come from this average if functions. My answer is correct because I just select the value of February month 523. You can see at the bottom of the sheet. So this is the formula. There is only one condition. Now the next is we have two condition, then we have three condition. Again I use the abbreviation over here. If we now we have to use average if because we have two condition. February month, select February month, comma February, select cell. Now product value, product का column, shirt white. Then just need to understand why I'm using the average, why I'm using it will get an error. Let me first complete the formula over here. It will get error still because I already told you whenever we have multiple condition, then we have to first select the sales revenue column from where we have to get the average value from February month. So I'll just change the formula average if. First we have to select because so many condition, just need to understand if you have multi condition, first select the column value column from where you have to get the average of February month, right, of product of shirt white and enter. Look at that the value. Now the answer is clear. 517 month shirt white. I'll just change the color so that you can understand, right? White, and this is white. Look at that the over here at the bottom of the sheet 517. My answer is correct. So this is the logic. This is the logic we used. Now for three condition, for four condition, use these average ifs, right? First select the value, month column, then product column, then company column, sorry, country column. 538. Look at that, the answer already mentioned. My answer is very much corrective because I already used the formula over above this 538. I didn't use this option on above mentioned sheet. Same you can average if, right, sales revenue, month column. Now I just select the error because I didn't use the abbreviation, I just select the cell. For that, sorry, for that I have to change the name. For that I have to use the quote marks. SH will use the symbol over here, space WH, then space, then same quotation close and enter. Look at that, the value come from 517, which is shirt W white. So this is this formula is very, both are matching because the value come from shirt white and month from shirt white. So both the formula has been correct, should have been correct, because I am using only here I am using abbreviation of shirt white and I am using full word of shirt white. So now the formula, average formula will clear. Now either D average, D average means ki either mention over there sales revenue, hold on, D average database February month, sorry, I have to first select the column database field. I have to use over here because I need to database select revenue, then criteria is you can understand the D average because I already used the average if D count, D sum, and D average. Same formula will be used at D average. What I used, let me clear you first. D average, right? The database, I have to select the database. Database is there, right side. Criteria, we need to get the sales revenue for D average. Then this is the criteria. I just selected the product wide. Let me select all the with the month and enter, because I didn't mention over month call name. You can check. So all the field name has to be similar mention over here. So need to understand the logic. So this is the D average formula. I just go back onto my summary sheet. The last formula I'm going to use for today's session, if formula with condition formatting. This is the most common formula we used on daily basis. So just need to clear the logic. I already mentioned a table over here. This is this, they are the students name, right? These are the percentage they got in their exam. I just grade them into A, B, C, D with this criteria given over there in left side. So I just mentioned over there, I used condition formatting with if condition. First I use condition formatting with the same color. How we can use? Let me select the cell, right? Then over here from home tab to this is the condition formatting. Select here, you can use the name rule. Am I audible to everyone, Mr. Raja? My audio is fine over here. Okay, let me use the first. Let me use the condition formatting. Then go to condition formatting. Then go to new rule because there is no rule over there. First, for that we have to put the new rule over here. So for that I have to select the new rule option here. New rule, right? So just check the option given over there. Select a rule type. We have to grade the student as per the marks obtained by the students. Format only cells that contains, because we have to put the grade that contains the numeric value. You select over here cell value specific test. Select the specific test containing A. Those cells containing A. Now change the color, format, select fill. We have to put that color because we already mentioned in this sheet. Okay and okay. So just now I just put the condition formatting. Now I will put the if right, if this cell is greater than equal to 90%. Let me select the 90%, right? We have to block the cell, comma, then quotation A. I am going to use a single condition, either B, right? Then bracket close. I am just using a single condition. Look at that, the value. I used a condition formatting over here. If the cell is A, then change the color like this. Now I copy the formula over here and paste it. Look at that, the value. Now we have only two condition which is greater than 90%. That should have been changed the grade in A, because 90% over and above 90% the grade should be, which should come on A. Either or all the others candidate should come at B, because I use only one condition. What is that? If these cells are greater than 90%, then the grade comes A, or all the other grade come B. These are the candidate who got 90 above 90% marks. The grade will come on B. Now I use nested if function. Again I am going to use it if formula. If this cell is greater than equal to 80%, cell block, then come B, comma. Again I'm going third condition for if this cell greater than equal to 70%, then C. Again, if this cell greater than equal to 60%, then sorry, we have to block the cell, comma, D, or rest of the candidate will get the E marks, because we have five options. We have five grade A, B, C, D. First, those candidate, those student got 90%, got A grade, then will come on, should have been come on A grade. Those got 80% mark, the B grade will come, then so on. And the last, if the value, the grade is above 60%, greater than 60%, then the grade comes on D, or either all the others will get of E grade. Enter. Right, now copy and paste the formula. So this is the grade I used for this. I used with this table. Then condition formatting. This is the condition formatting I used only on this, and the same condition formatting I used in this. That's it. Let me just copy and paste the formula. You can see the value, the grade comes with the if formula and the condition formatting. I didn't use the condition format because I used only for A grade. Same you can use from here. Manage rules. This is the grading format, grading condition formatting A, B, C, D. I already used over here. So it come, if we use the this formula in other sheet, then you have to use the condition formatting for each and every grade. So this is the grading. You can add it from the edit option, format only this cell, specify text, then enter the text. B, format. Now change the, select the color B. Okay, okay. Now again for edit color, specific text. For C, format, then change the color. Okay, okay. Now again edit rules. D, format. What is D color? Okay, okay. Right. Then again edit rule for last. E, select the yellow color. Okay and okay. Then you apply on this and okay kar dijiye. Here is the formula and it. We use two formula in this grading system. First, we use condition formatting for all the grade A, B, C, D, and we use nested if. Means we have five options. The cells, if the cells, the grade greater than 90%, then should have been come A. If the grade should have been greater than 80%, then B, greater than 17%, then C, and so on. So this is the if formula with condition formatting. If there is any doubt, you can see now home. I So these are the option I used on today sessions. If there is any doubt, any query, kindly do let me know. So thank you so much, guys, for your support, for your patience. So I definitely share the video on my YouTube channel so that you can understand the logic. If there is any doubt, any query, you can ask me, you can comment me, you can message me through WhatsApp. So thank you so much, guys.